Right, hello and welcome to the Great War Western Front. So we're just gonna end the turn here. I'm gonna say they'll probably attack through Metz again, as they do. What we probably really want to do here, if I were to honestly, if I were gonna be honest about what I would say they would want, what we would want to do here, would be to perhaps get an elite unit down here in an elite infantry corps and get the anti-tank research done and get some snipers positioned. Might be an idea. Right. And that should really help. Oh, there's definitely more devastation on this map now. Yeah, it's definitely modelling more in the more battles take place here. It's really becoming a blasted hellscape, isn't it, at this point? Right. So we'll go for our usual, where are we? 1, 2, 3. And G nests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's all covered. Troops.
Looks like we're late to the party. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reinforcements reporting. Reinforcements ready. Reporting for duty.
Now the last few times they've been going for C rather than A, thinking it to be a weaker target.
Looks like we're late to the party. We've arrived and await orders.
Which isn't really wrong. They've kind of spotted that, you know, they're not wrong. C is not as well defended as A. But what we can do, let's just get these all positioned. We'll get the barbed wire up.
Recharger.
Just refill those gaps there. But what I could do, perhaps, is let's see. First, we do want to put our balloon back up, don't we? So we'll have what is it going on about there? Get that positioned. I'm going to put up some machine guns. Some additional ones around C. And hopefully they'll just shoot at any advancing tanks and maybe muck it up a bit for them. Right. Let's see how this goes. I think I've got everything. Yep. Okay. Right. We're ready to roll. Now, They're moving in. They're going to be ripped to shreds. Looks like it's a probing attack of some description. Yeah, they'll not make it anywhere near our lines. I'll never understand why the AI does that. You'd think that its balloons would be enough intel, but no. Or they'd use a recon plane. In fact, a recon grounded in this. Yeah, because I think it's rain, isn't it? Right. Right, looks like we've got some movements over there. We'll put it on the fast speed. We look to be grouping up. That's a tank. Looks like it's coming down this way.
Établissez le barrage. Tirez avec toute l'artillerie. Établissez les positions. Préparez un barrage total. On a nos cibles. Équipe prête. Préparez-vous pour le barrage. Feu.
Hammer him. Get him. Smash the tank. Bits of damage done. Yeah, them tanks really need. We need an answer to those. And we just roll through the barbed wire as well, of course, as they will. Right. Bombardment's nearly off cooldown.
Préparez-vous, soldats. Rechargez pour un barrage de zone. Pilonnez cette position. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de
See
tir.
if it keeps going in that direction.
Pour le barrage.
It's doing. Here as well, just keep hitting it with the artillery. The incoming gunfire is doing a nice number to it. It's about nearly on half. It's going to destroy these machine gun nests though. They are making it to our lines. The additional machine guns though are kicking in. Well, they're not really tons, but and now we're going to face the issue. This is when we get the problems. We're just rolling over our front line there, in a very literal sense. And we bombard there, ish. Not really here. Well, at least it's getting something from that bombardment. Oh god, it's destroying artillery as well now. Health slowly being taken down. So yeah, if that keeps roaming around our back lines, we're going to lose all that our artillery. then some. We might lose all our MG nests. The balloon's not looking in great shape as well. It looks like it is about to go. It's got even more units firing on it. Let's just make sure these aren't going in columns into their new designated trenches. Now the balloon's gone, but so is the tank. A reasonable enough trade, okay. Basically, those and that unit are basically gone. Let's see if we can get our troops over here. And hit this trench. Why are the... that was... no, just get in the trench. Go, 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 get in the trench. Get in the trench, in the trench. Why is the morale so low? Oh god, another tank's arrived, that's why. So we're actually reclaiming these trenches now, so that's pretty good. Oh dear. Trench, go. These all need to go to skirmish formation. We need that tank blowing up. Come on.
Tenez-vous prêts. En position de tir. Attention. Préparez-vous à tirer. Attention. En position de tir. On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
Go, go, go. Someone kill that goddamn tank. Yeah, it's making all the units there rout. Just with its fucking presence. Yeah, it's rinsing them all. So we can't call in troops while that thing's just around. It's such a sliver of health as well that it's on. There we go, finally, right. Get the troops in. Reinforcements will arrive shortly. We've not lost this trench line yet. Taking this back. Okay, get them there. Get some units in these trenches, come on. God, they're just shredding them, aren't they? They've all taken firing positions and they're just overrunning this now. Now we're going to have to pile some troops into here as well.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Sur la ligne. Attendez les ordres. En position de tir.
Attendez les ordres. Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
Attendez les ordres. En position de tir.
We're going to have to focus purely on holding this now.
Tenez-vous prêts. Préparez-vous à tirer. Tenez-vous prêts. Préparez-vous à tirer.
We are not losing another objective.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Attention. Formez les rangs.
Attention. Dispersez-vous. Sur la ligne.
C'est bon. Retraite.
Now, the good news is they're now getting ripped apart trying to take B. Right.
On a de nouveaux ordres. On a de nouveaux ordres.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Attendez les ordres.
We'll win this fight. Oh god, it took them a lot to dislodge them, didn't it?
Attention. On a de nouveaux ordres. On a de nouveaux ordres. Attendez les ordres.
We'll get
Mettez-vous en
these over
position.
there, them over there.
Attention.
These units will push these back.
Préparez-vous sur la ligne. Attendez les ordres. Mettez-vous en position. Attention. Sur la ligne. En position de tir. We have new orders. Take firing positions.
Right. Let's see what we can do then to recapture. 7 minutes. Oh, I think I can take that back. Screw you.
Au rapport.
Au rapport. On arrive après le
Renfort,
bataille.
au rapport.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Tenez-vous prêts. Formation d'escarmouche. En position de tir. Attention.
And go.
We have new orders.
Move these in so I can't shoot from there as well.
Repliez-vous.
Just all of you charge in.
Repliez-vous.
One unit are in. Second unit are in.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Mettez-vous en position. Attendez les ordres.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
Go. Next wave of you, get in there. Go, go, go. quite make it there. Damn.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Don't
Sur la ligne.
stop. Get in there.
Attention.
Don't just
Position
stop.
mobile.
Get in that trench. Why are they trying to jump in this and move along there? They're just jumping in and out of this trench. What are they doing? They're just getting shot on. Useless pathing in this game, I swear to God. It's useless path. Go and walk. Just walk over to here and get in the trench. They insist on using this trench when they can't fit in it. I've no idea as to why. God knows why the pathing on this is so ridiculously bad. It really is. Right, get these two over to here. Looks like we will just about win out here. Finally, thank God for that. What did I send? Like 7 units there? It should have taken really about 4. But the pathing just... literally, you can see all the bodies around the trench. They just killed themselves on the trench. Jumping in and out, trying to use it when it was full.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Right, let's see what we've got along this trench line. If there's any units, we'll be able to see them at least when we move along. This is why they wanted a ceasefire. They knew they couldn't hold us back from taking this. They'd run out of men. Right.
We have new orders.
Well, if I had
On
about
the
200 supplies, I'd probably try and take some of their objectives back. That, and if I had another 5 minutes, but oh well, it is what it is. We'll move in, we'll take this.
line. We have new orders.
And once we're in, there we go, take this trench. Well, looks like there's a few more, doesn't it?
On a de nouveaux
What are
ordres.
you doing back there? Get in this trench. Why is their morale high? Because that's the effect that they get from tanks, isn't it, that's being applied to them. Why have they still got that bonus? Is it bugged? Because I feel like that's bugged.
Attendez les ordres. Mettez-vous en position.
Get in that trench.
Stand by for orders.
Right, let's
Take
move you
firing
all
positions.
back. Move them in. And we'll take that trench.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Attention. Sur la ligne.
And we'll go and occupy that trench again. Right. Speed it up. Let's see what happens. See, this is weirdness that they do sometimes. Like they're nearly at the trench and then they come back and reform their formation and then move over. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Again, a lot of your casualties, I think, are inflicted by the pathing just being bad. And again, you'd think that the pathing would be easy, given that it's all fixed to these trenches, really. But no, they've apparently made it worse. Right. So we've got objective C. There we go. Now we just have to wait out for a couple of minutes. But yeah, I think that the devastation caused definitely seems to be increasing by the amount of battles. It doesn't look like there's actual persistent craters, for example, so if it were persistent craters, there'd be artillery shells all along this front line where they've been shooting, all along here. There'd be some along this front line where I've been shooting. There'd definitely be a few back here where I've bombarded, trying to get their men before they got to me. Same here, so there'd be loads of shells around here. The actual centre bit here would be pretty clear, surprisingly. This would be a complete mess from when I captured it, and we're just shelling the place. But that'd be it. Anyway. Right. That looks to be game. We've lost a lot. We've lost an entire field artillery unit, which is not great. And lots of troops around here. God, you can tell where the pathing screwed up, and then there's this little donut where that the tank made. Just around here, just spun around firing the machine guns off. Right. We'll have to replace the barbed wire and things. We need to get an elite unit down there. We need to upgrade our elite units with anti-tank snipers is what we need. So we get a stalemate. I might actually just auto-resolve those from now on, because it seems to be stalemates on the auto-resolve, so I might drop a save file before doing an auto-resolve and just try it for once. Because I think if we played every single one out, this could run into episode after episode if we were to do that. We got those tanks destroyed though. And yeah, it's not giving me that 1,600 which it should be. So that's not yet kicked in. So it's bugged. Great. Get that anti-tank training. And we've got, we'll get bunkers next. Then the efficient light artillery, then we're saving for tanks. Now, where can I find some elite French or British infantry? Elite corps. They're done. Baladu.
On a de nouveaux ordres. En marche.
60. Right. So yeah, there's now some elites there, and they should have anti-tank rifles. Excellent. Right, that should prevent us from just getting absolutely peppered by them. Okay, what else have we got? The Battle of the Somme. The Allies agreed on joint offensives to press the Central Powers from all directions. Britain, France, Russia and Italy would all attack at the same time in different locations. For Britain and France, that was the Somme. More than 3 million men fought in the conflict. The Allies retook 6 miles of ground from Germany at a cost of 1/3 of the people who fought there. Oof. It was a nasty one, that. I think it's when they first started. This is when we started using tanks, I believe. If I'm remembering from my history lessons. Vaguely. Though it was a while back now. So this would have been us massive offensive, one of the largest battles at war, where the tanks that we had were starting to be used, and it was a massive massacre on our part. Barely any. It was genuine Pyrrhic victory. We won, but barely out. From what I remember hearing, is what happened is essentially we bombarded their trenches for days and days, so it'd be the equivalent of us using siege artillery on this. You know, imagine if I drove all my siege artillery to... Where is the Somme on here anyway? Can we see it? Is it a named tile on the map? Not sure it is. I'm just like hovering over all these here. It doesn't look like it was. No. Maybe on the enemy's side, the Somme. Probably wouldn't be far from the front lines, I guess. No, I'm not seeing anything. I want to say it was a river, but not fully certain. But anyway, yeah. So I think it was a river, not a town, so actually it doesn't surprise me that it's not on here. But anyway, yeah, we shelled them. So it'd be the equivalent of on here doing siege artillery for about 7 days or so. We just kept bombarding them. I can't remember if it were a week or a month or whatever, but it was just continuous artillery fire for ages. And when we went over to their trenches, barely any of them were dead, and they just opened up with machine guns. They all just heard the artillery stop, walked back out of their... Because the thing is, we didn't realise with the German bunkers, but because obviously we'd been using air reconnaissance, and we didn't realise that, well, they'd dug in, and I mean really dug in, as in our trenches were just little trenches with maybe a little area where you could sleep in, dug out in the back. Theirs were dug in and filled with concrete, and I think they were like something to do with rock there that they'd got. I think they were like some... Basically they'd dug into like caves and things that were around the area, something like that, but they'd made bunkers that they were sleeping in. They were essentially in bunkers. So the artillery did absolutely nothing practically, and they all just walked out when it stopped, took up firing positions and killed the lot of us. We did get there, but again it took way too many troops. Purchase any 3 special unit corps. So is that... Tanks, aircraft and siege artillery play a big part. Enemies at front lines will make a huge difference in our ability to repel the enemy. Yep, so we need to... Can we even get... We can, yeah. Think of it as getting a discount on them. We'd be able to get some tanks soon. Right. So yeah, what we'll do is, I think we will... I'm going to try auto-resolving here, and we'll see if we can rapid fire a few turns. Yeah, it spends far less. Right, we might do that from now on those. Poster boy. The British government has found that well-placed images and stories can have a large effect on civilian attitudes, conversation and recruitment levels. However, a concerted effort to control the discussion will cost a great deal of resources and will require hiring specialists in the field. Spend the necessary resources to study these effects. Resources can be better spent directly on the war effort. We have a lot of gold reserves now, but we don't really need this. I'm wondering if this will result in maybe some extra units later down the line or something. So we'll go for it. And we'll just skip a turn again. And yeah, they're just not making progress here at all. We're able to just amass some research points. Excellent. And we'll grab bunkers, we'll grab light artillery. Tanks are next. We need to destroy some machine gun emplacements, and we probably want to get those tanks built soon. It might be time for an offensive, an autumn offensive. We might try here to here again, maybe make it this time, just so we can get this. Because how much will that give me? It'll give me some gold reserves. So if our attack is successful, you know, as long as, or even if it's unsuccessful, as long as we blow up those machine gun nests, it'll pay for itself. So we might try that, take this over if we can, and then we'll see about getting some tanks in a few turns. Right, thank you very much for watching. That's going to do it for this episode, and I'll see you next time in the Great War Western Front, where, yeah, hopefully we'll take this and, well, we'll take a star off it, but, and then hopefully we'll be looking at some tanks soon enough. Right, I'll see you then.